My name is Chris Kringle. Most know me from my role as an investigative reporter at Kind of True Nightly News. Unfortunately, like many others in this country, I've lost my job. With that time off, I've had time to observe and investigate the virus. I have not shared this information with anybody, but after months of research, I have reason to believe the true origins of COVID-19. The virus did not originate from Wuhan, did not originate from China, did not originate from Asia. Hell, COVID-19 didn't even start from any continent. COVID-19 was genetically engineered with a purpose in mind, to help one man. COVID-19 was created by none other than Santa Claus. The pandemic has simultaneously stopped and remade the world we live in today. Masks, 6 feet apart, remote work, remote school, Pier 1 imports shutting down. Where the hell am I gonna buy weird Christmas gifts now? COVID-19 has made a new normal and everyone is sad about it. Or so we thought. COVID-19 started in Wuhan, China in 2019, is what the media says. It's what the world has agreed upon for the true origins. But what if China weren't the creators? What if they were the scapegoats? China is one of the largest countries in the world. A virus from that country would inevitably leak to the entire earth. It would start in one city, jump to another, and then a country, then continent, then world. So many diseases spread from wet markets in China, so one disease would just have to be deadly, right? Wrong. It did not start in October or November. COVID began on December 25th, 2019, Christmas Day. I want everyone watching right now to think.
Santa Claus' whole life is Christmas and the build-up. He raises Christmas fear, so in order to increase Christmas spirit, maybe he had to decrease the population. But why would Santa do this? He's such a nice guy. He's the jolly old fat dude. That's what I believed coming into this investigation. And then the elf came forward.
Tickle?
Hey, Chris. You can call me Tick.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Tickle Twinkle Toes. For most, that name is unknown. But for Santa, that was the name of his former head elf. Tickle was Santa's head elf for over 400 years before retiring earlier this year. He didn't even give any notice. Santa does not know I'm having this conversation with Tickle. Tickle is a whistleblower. A whistleblower that might just take down the entire North Pole. Tick, thanks for agreeing to talk.
No problem, Chris. Let's make this quick. I have a sweet tooth removal in an hour.
Okay, so, Tick, we talked before about your toxic relationship with Santa. Do you mind sharing?
Sure, so working with the man for 400 years, you pick up things. You see things others don't.
What did you see?
The real Santa Claus.
So you have experienced Saint Nick's behavior for a while, you'd say.
Sure, but I wouldn't call him a saint.
Why not?
Because the things he's done don't characterize a saint. They characterize Satan.
Are you inferring that Santa could have started COVID?
I'm not inferring. I know he did. Because I helped him do it.
Wait, you started COVID?
Everything I did was for that jolly old fat man. I didn't gracefully retire after what he did. I couldn't.
Couldn't what?
Can we just change the subject?
Alright, is it true that the North Pole has branched out globally?
Sure.
Do you mind elaborating?
Well, we have factories in almost every country. We ship the toys to them over December and the trucks roll out on Christmas Eve.
So Santa doesn't deliver them.
Are you kidding me? That fat man can't even walk down sugarcane lane without losing his breath.
Do you have factories in China?
Multiple.
Where's the main one?
Wuhan.
Whoa. Are you saying that most Chinese facilities get their products from Wuhan, China? If the virus started in Wuhan, it could have branched out to all other facilities, and then the world.
It's entirely possible.
When we talked last week, you mentioned there was something very important you needed to share.
Yeah, in the North Pole, right? Right next to the reindeer cabins, we had a cave.
A cave? What's in it?
Bats.
Oh my god. Santa has a bat cave? Then isn't it entirely conceivable that Santa has been harvesting this virus, feeding it, holding it, waiting to release it into the world?
Yeah, wait. What are you doing here? No.
Tickle? Tickle.
Tickle ended the conversation, and 10 days later was found dead in his Malibu home. His cause of death is still unknown, but law enforcement suspects it was an overdose. Tickle had abused candy canes before, and just recently how the addiction became more serious. Or maybe Santa wanted to silence the whistleblower once and for all. Tickle's unfortunate death did not kill my search for the truth. The following day, I met with COVID-19 specialist, Dr. Catherine Pepperpopper. Good morning, Dr. Pepperpopper.
Good morning, Mr. Kringle.
Thanks for meeting today. I wanted to review some facts about this virus for my investigation.
Of course, I'll answer what I can.
Thanks. So, how did this virus spread so much?
Well, this is where something peculiar happens. The first cases were among children in China, and then, seemingly overnight, the cases spread from China to children in Europe, and then 2 months later, the entire world became infected.
Children in 2 different countries caught the virus from each other. Wouldn't it be more plausible that the virus maybe had been brought in by some common outside influence?
Well, sure. But how could a virus infect 2 different continents within 24 hours? Scientists believe one of the infected Wuhan children traveled to Europe and spread it there. It's just a coincidence both happened so rapidly.
Is it? Dr. Pillpopper, what if the virus was delivered to the children in Asia and then also delivered to kids in Europe? What if the virus didn't even start in Wuhan?
Well, what do you mean?
Well, Dr. Pillpopper, isn't it possible that the North Pole had the virus and sent it out to the 2 different parts of the world simultaneously?
Chris, are you asking me if Santa started COVID-19?
Yes.
Huh?
What? You don't think that Santa started COVID-19?
No, that's the stupidest thing I've ever...
Oh, she must have accidentally left the thing. Oh no, Dr. Pillpopper. Dr. Pillpopper unfortunately had to leave the meeting before she could share important information. The show must go on. Santa Claus delivered toys to billions of children every December 24th, but this year, he delivered something special under those trees. The coronavirus. Santa had a whole bat cave. Bats had the virus. If Santa could harvest the virus from the bats, then maybe he did this intentionally. Maybe he poisoned gifts with COVID particles in hopes people would catch the virus. He started in China and tainted gifts in Europe. Then, the virus took over the entire world. Merry Coronavirus, Earth. Ho, ho, ho. Santa didn't want to infect the world with COVID. He wanted to infect the world with Christmas spirit. We're all depressed, only what could raise our spirits? Christmas. We decorate trees, we play music, we set up lights and blow-ups and watch Elf. Santa got what he wanted, but that doesn't mean he can't be exposed. I attempted to contact Mr. Claus multiple times. Unfortunately, I got no answer. Until last night. Come on, I just put it right here. I just got a voicemail from Santa. Let's listen to it.
Oh, hi, Chris. So sad here about Tickle Twinkle Toes. A great head elf he was. Sad his addiction caught up with him. I always told him to stop abusing candy canes, but addiction is a real killer. Just calling to ask for you to keep that joyous little mouth shut. We don't need any more darkness this year, do we? I'm not threatening you, just exerting some Christmas caution. Keep that jolly little mouth closed, or you will make my naughty list. It would be just awful for you to suffer the same fate as old Tinkle. Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas!
Santa may have tried to silence me, but he won't silence the truth. He killed Tickle, but he didn't kill facts. So, keep spreading Christmas joy. But remember, a virus is spreading, but it isn't just COVID-19, it's Christmas. So when you wear a mask and you sanitize your hands, you look out for HOVID-19, because it's spreading fast and it's deadly.